Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO, Mazda Motor Corporation, Akira Marumoto.
Good evening, everyone. I am Akira Marumoto, President and CEO of Mazda Motor Corporation. I would like to express my gratitude to you all for joining us at the Mazda exclusive premiere tonight. It's a great honor for me to be here with you to unveil the fourth generation all-new Mazda3 for the first time ever. Mazda3 has been our highest achiever with sales of over 6 million units in 130 countries and regions in the 15 years since the launch of the first generation model in 2003. It has also played a leading role not only in driving our business growth worldwide, but in strengthening the bond between customers and Mazda brand. Last year, Mazda announced the revolutionary Skyactiv X gasoline engine, our new generation Skyactiv vehicle architecture, and the Mazda Vision Coupe, a vision model that previewed the evolution of core design. As a lead-off battle for our new product lineup, the fourth generation Mazda 3 adopts this more mature design as well as latest technologies. I would like you all to be witnesses to the start of a new era in which the all-new Mazda 3 will continue to lead the Mazda brand and further strengthen business growth. As I will speak more tomorrow at the press conference, I would like to conclude my speech now and ask Moro-san to come to the stage.
Thank you, Marumoto-san. I'm Masahiro Moro. I'm President and CEO of Mazda North American Operations and the Senior Managing Executive Officer of Mazda Motor Corporation. It is such an amazing evening. It is an even greater privilege and honor to host you, our distinguished media guests from all over the world. I want to give you a warm welcome to Los Angeles and to say thank you for being here tonight to share this special moment with us. I am so thrilled of our next generation of Mazda design. This evening, we'd like to give you the opportunity to become intimately familiar with how we develop the latest of Mazda's global best-selling vehicle. From the detail to design, innovative Skyactiv technology, to all-wheel drive capabilities, the all-new Mazda 3 will no doubt excite and bring joy to the driver. I hope you will be inspired by the artful design, Japanese mastery, and the human-centric engineering of the all-new Mazda 3. And I truly believe this vehicle will set a new premium standard in the C-Class segment. I don't want to keep you waiting, so now I'd like to introduce my friend and the leader whose unique and inspiring vision is beautifully manifested in the all-new Mazda 3. That is Mazda's head of global design and brand style, Ikuo Maeda.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. How are you tonight? Welcome to Mazda exclusive premiere. I'm Ikuo Maeda, Global Head of Mazda Design. I'm very glad to be here in LA for the unveiling of all new Mazda 3. But before that, I'd like to give you some background on its design. Kodo Design Solo Motion entered its second phase with the debut of the Vision model that we showcased last year. And now, it is a time for us to deliver a production model which embodies that vision. There are two things about the evolution of Mazda design for a new generation that I'd like to focus on today. Number one is why car as art? And the other is how did we advance Kodo's mode of expression? The mantra of Mazda design for this new generation is car as art. And with this, we've set the goal to elevate our design quality to the level of art. Having said that, I fully understand that it is not easy to achieve our goal, given the complicated restrictions on the car design nowadays and the new trend in mobility. But that is the very reason why Mazda wants to challenge itself to realize that goal. So this is a design that can be digitally created quickly and efficiently. Actually, it took only 3 days. One of our designers to create this. Don't worry, this is not the design of Mazda 3. It is a pretty typical design these days. And I'm not sure if this trend is due to the designers all over the world using the same similar digital tools. Forms like this may represent the current era's preoccupation with efficiency. But I'm not interested in these instant designs. By contrast, Vision Coupe took us 2 years to complete. 1 year to create the form by hand, and 1 more to turn that into the actual vehicle. Of course, this is very inefficient and classical, and it may go against the modern trend. However, I know that there are golden proportions to beauty, and finding them requires the time and experience. I believe this is something that can only be created by human hand and eyes, and that we can still innovate by pursuing the golden proportions. When we look around us, cars are everywhere, are the pervasive element in society. Together, they have a potential to possibly change the scenery around us. On the other hand, cars with immature design can ruin it. For example, this is a shot that describes our image of Alex vision. A breathtaking charm is emotion, but also the feeling of elegance. One element can instantly change the scene of solemn beauty into something alluring. That's what I want to realize with our cars. And these are the concepts behind a mantra, car as art. Of course, cars are not stationary objects to be looked at. It is important how they look when they are moving. And we want our cars to be dynamic and alive on the road. That is the philosophy behind the Kodo design, breathing life into cars. In a previous generation of product, our design was inspired by the motion of predator in the wild. We translate the beauty to their movement into the form of the car by applying a rhythm to the composition of the body form. For this new generation, we spent past few years searching for our design evolution and concluded that the key was to find a new way to expressing life. This is the second topic that I like to talk about. Having a car expression changed by the moment will give a feeling of life. And if we can create a design that achieve it by controlling light and shadow on the body, that would be the new way of expressing life. As you know, Japan has 4 beautiful, distinctive seasons, and people have an aesthetic appreciation of a delicate change in light. With this sensitivity, we thought we could create expression with a uniquely Japanese aesthetic. And that is the challenge we took on for this new generation of cars. Okay, this is the result of our effort.
In empty space, we see beauty. Light, shadow, purity. Form, refined to its essence. Sculpted by a craftsman's hand. Life breathed into matter. Perfection in every detail. Art that moves.
Thank you. We don't have much time today to discuss in detail exactly how we crafted this look. But having a reflection move so beautifully over the body required extremely precise control of the form. We combined handcrafting with digital simulation to produce this gentle yet elaborated form. Here we are able to utilize our Mazda's greatest strengths. A mass of iron is brought to life by light dancing over the body surface. This is how we evolve Kodo design with a new way of expressing life. Alex Vision and Vision Coupe are the result of this evolution. And both Vision model won very prestigious award in 2016 and 2018. The World Most Beautiful Car of the Year award. And Mazda is only non-European brand to receive these. These two beauties preview the direction of our next generation product. And we will challenge ourselves to elevate our car design to the level of art by creating a beautiful forms with a scene of car as art. Well, thank you for your patience. Now let us unveil the lead of product of our new generation. All new Mazda3. What do you think? Thank you. I hope you like them. So now I will hand over to Julian, Senior Director of Mazda Design North America. He will explain everything, a detail. Julian, come over, please.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Maeda-san. So Mazda is evolving to now reach a sophisticated allure and a refined lifestyle along with it. And Maeda-san has clearly stated, our intent is to expand the emotional characteristic of the brand evolving. And we did it effectively through the success of our concept vehicle who have inspired the world. Today we're truly honored and excited to show you the learning of this creative exercise finally into production. Those cars into the C segment will further establish a mature bond with our target customer. It's a feeling that they've been asking for, a reflection in how they see themselves. So let's do the exercise of projecting yourself through the city, amazed by the prominence of the architecture, the light spread towards the infinite sky, and where the movement of dense cloud dictates the passage of time. So the vehicle you're approaching must display high significance of belongings into this world of timeless beauty if they are to capture your attention. Our design team have lived and felt those emotions of elegance, and we translated them into physical form holistically. Designing at the level of art, it is possible to create a vehicle that can add a sense of graciousness to your everyday life, to create a moment of inspiration or joy, revealing a moment of silence among all of the noise. The new Mazda 3, the sedan and the hatch, both offer passionate qualities in a segment that demands individuality. The Mazda brand emotional traits have triggered a particular lifestyle, our lifestyle, that pursues the awakening of your five senses through owning a piece of art that holds a story of creation worth telling around you, which is a rich existence and is not the typical opulence the premium market would outline, but instead, it's an inspiration to live above through purity and understanding the value of human brilliance. So how could those two vehicles, sedan and a hatch, result in such remarkable allure? And the answer lays in the body reflection, which unveil astonishing light and shadows when the car is in movement. And that particular effect captures and seduces the eye. Now please watch this movie.
Good luck with the speech today. It's a big day.
Thanks. It's the beginning of a new era, and you have an amazing day too.
It is the spirit within us, our soul, our essence that drives us to seek a better way, to create beauty and enrich the senses, to inspire fulfilling lives, to be at one with our earth and protect those who we love. Only by taking on challenges do we change the world for the better.
So now I would like to welcome Tsuchida-san, the chief designer of a new Mazda 3, who will go deeper into the exterior design analysis. Tsuchi?
Thank you. Thank you, Julian. I'm Tsuchida, chief designer of all new Mazda 3. So, what do you think? It's cool? So let me talk about some stories behind their appealing forms. Based on our two vision models, we designed this sedan to be an authentic one with mature beauty, while hatchback to be sporty and alluring. They both share same name Mazda 3, but
sedan and hatchback have completely different proportions and characters. We aim to achieve the beauty of genuine proportion by reducing the typical weight movement seen in the commodity market for a more horizontal and stable gesture essential to more established positioning, well understood and applied through the vision coupe. And the body side with subtle and gentle reflection to feel the beauty. Up to now, the sedans in the C segment were far from being beautiful. But this new sedan will attract people who have an established sense of beauty. Wide and low proportion for both front and rear design to get the feeling of confidence. This gives more sophisticated and elegant feel compared to previous model. Now, let's move about hatchback. This proportion is completely opposite from the sedan. We have a maximized dynamic and sporty impression by having all the elements pulled inward to make the condensed feeling. Without using sharp lines, the feeling of energy was created by reflections. This beautiful body side can be seen as a piece of art that evokes alluring beauty of RX vision. The most distinctive point is its rear design. Having a shoulder is a normal in car design, but we challenge the new form by treating the cabin and the body as one, so that the overwhelming the power of mass and the strong stand would stand out. Has anyone seen anything like this? It is a very unique form you can't find in any other cars. Our hatchback separates itself from conventional one. Our primary color is, of course, solid crystal, but we created a new color called polymetal gray, exclusively for the hatchback. This color accentuates the beautiful reflection of the body, which is a characteristic to the new generation design and is intended to express the fusion of glossy, liquid-like texture of resin and hard metal. It looks almost flat and solid in the shade, but once under the sun, it stands out with a strong metallic look. This color has a unique and new feel. For this special event, we prepared an accessorized version. We will be in the market for sale. Also, this red interior is developed only for the hatchback. The refined but passionate interior echoes its emotional exterior. I believe this combination will attract creative peoples. Now, let me hand over to Julian again. He'll walk you through the interior. Thank you.
Thank you, Tsuchi. So cars are meant to be driven with passion. And the design of interior cabin creates pleasurable memories that are the result of a perfect symbiosis between you and the product together. Our Jimbaitai philosophy is the art of putting you in control, as we push the interior architecture to be organized around the driver. And Mazda is the only automaker making this commitment to privilege you as the driver. The approach is about arranging a symmetrical dashboard design around the driver's axis, because we are certain that this design has the power to inspire your driving engagement and enthusiasm. Mazda's new HMI technology include a brand new 8.8-inch center display, complemented with an all-new Master Commander to reflect our best understanding for seamless digital engagement and our best commitment to safety. So through the intimacy of spaces and moment lived inside the interior cabin, it is the expression of purity that characterizes the Japanese aesthetic, as we strive to transfer human energy through all of our cars. We hold our craft to the utmost importance, and human ability, craft is ingrained into their Hiroshima culture, which putting their hand, their mind, and their heart into such new product. The hand-stitched leather, the metal foam door speakers communicate a human trace in their touch and appearance. Even the haptic feedbacks of a mechanical dial have been perfected to feel absolutely exact. And beyond the black color scheme, the sedan will also offer a pure white appeal, and the hatch, our burgundy color, fully realizing the emotional intent of both vehicles. So every creative endeavor is woven through our Japanese genetic blueprint and in the way we experience the world, being obsessed by the power of human hands. And our new Mazda 3 is simply reflecting the energy it took to create it. Designing at the level of art is a magical practice that seduces your eyes and can enrich your life. Thank you. So now please welcome back on stage Moro-san, Maeda-san, and Tsuchida-san.
All right. I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. We have been very excited to share the all-new Mazda 3 with you. I know you are all eager to get your photos, right? So I'll leave the stage and let you have time with the three designers and this beautiful Mazda 3. But before I go, I do hope to see you all at our press conference, 3:25 tomorrow afternoon at the Mazda stand at the LA Auto Show. So please take your time taking photos of all new Mazda 3 and enjoy the dinner on the rooftop. Thank you very much for coming today. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you do not walk onto the stage at this time.